What is life? Hey there, buds! Everyone on here always says, oh man, the month went by so fast, where did it go? Meanwhile, I'm like, oh my god, this is the slowest month of my life. I think my month went by really slow because I'd been looking forward to doing this video all month basically. Last month I didn't have that many favorites, and this month I'm really making up for it because I have I've got a lot to go through. And a lot of these items I've been trying for like 2 months, but I didn't want to talk about them until I was 110% sure that I was into them. Well, actually that's a lie. There's a couple products that I just purchased recently that I want to talk about anyway, but the majority of them I've been trying out for about 2 months now, so I've been an eager beaver to let you know about them. P.S. No hairbrush was present in my life today. I just finger combed this morning, and no styling has been done. There's a big rat's nest at the back of my head because that's how I roll, and I know that you'll accept me anyway. I'm wearing pink for you, and I have really bright nails, right? Nice little trade up. Okay. I normally start with lip products, but because I have so many this month, I'm gonna leave them to the end so that I don't drag on for 10 minutes just talking about lip products. So I'm gonna start out with eye products. Not sure if you watched my update video, but if you did, I'd mention that I want to start doing some bridal tutorials because I've been asked to do them a lot. And about a month or two ago, I went to MAC and I picked up some of the pressed pigments. And if you don't know what pressed pigments are, I mean, they're basically pigments that are pressed into eyeshadow pans. Pretty self-explanatory. The payoff of these is absolutely crazy, and I'm gonna try to swatch them because I really need you to understand how beautiful they are. So I've got Flicker, which is this shade. It's a really beautiful sort of cream goldy shade. It's very shimmery. It's just an absolute dream. It reminds me of something out of a fairy tale. This could be used in the tear ducts, underneath the eye. It could be used as a base. It could be used on the front half of the eye. It's absolutely beautiful. Then I picked up Blonde Streak, which looks like this. And this one is sort of a light creamy shade. Again, it's super pigmented, it's super sparkly, it's kind of like a champagne. Then I picked up Day Gleam, and it looks like this. And Day Gleam is a little bit darker. It's sort of like a light browny gold shade, and it looks really, really beautiful all over the lid. Looks great in the crease. It's light enough that it could still be used as a bridal shade, and I'll show you all three together. So this one is Flicker, this one is Blonde Streak, and this one is Day Gleam. I've used them dry and I've used them wet as well. If you want them to really pop, I would suggest wetting your brush before applying these. They come in 12 shades, and I can guarantee I'll probably end up purchasing the rest of them, but I wanted to pick these three up because I really want to utilize them in my bridal kit this summer. So next I've got my Red Cherry Knot Free Flare Medium Black Individual Lashes. If you haven't seen my tutorial on how to apply these, I will link it in the description box below. In the spring and summer, unless I'm going out to an event or obviously filming or doing something social, I don't really use a lot of eyeshadow on my eyes, and I don't really go crazy overboard. I just do my face, I throw on some eyeliner, and then I put these on. I put 3 or 4 at the end of my lash line, and it just kind of gives me that really beautiful natural cat eye look. So I've started using these again. I don't have them on today, but I wear them a lot, and sometimes if I'm delicate enough with removing my makeup at night, I can actually sleep in them and they can last 2 or 3 days. Again, I will link the video on how to apply them below. I highly recommend these if you are looking for a natural look and you don't feel like always wearing strip lashes when you're going out. If you build these up enough, you can get a really dramatic eye look. These are also great for brides. Use them a lot on brides. You don't have to get Red Cherry ones. Ardell has them. I'm pretty sure every brand has individual lashes now, but one thing I would recommend is to get the knot-free ones because they won't have the little knot at the top of the lash, and it'll make them look a lot more natural without it. So next is another product that I like to use with the individual lashes. It's e.l.f.'s Cream Eyeliner, and it's in Gunmetal. This is a metallic gunmetal shade. I like to apply winged liner with this. I think I've used this once in a previous tutorial. It was one of my first Valentine's Day ones. I love wearing metallic eyeliners, especially this one. It's just enough that I can wear it at night, but it's not too harsh for the day, and it looks really natural. neutral. e.l.f. is available at Target in the States. If you live in Canada, I would suggest ordering it online. This is $3. Most of the products are $3. The one downside to this cream liner is that I find this particular shade dries out faster than the others. I think it might be because it's like metallic. I just spray some Fix Plus in it and kind of squish it to make it fresh again, but it is only $3, so I'm not really expecting intense, long-lasting quality of the actual product. But this is my second one and I really like it and I highly recommend it. Next I've got the 120 color palette by Beige Cosmetics. I believe this is the second edition. It comes with these 120 shades. Generally when we purchase palettes, we are crazy about them for like a month or two and then we throw them in the back of our drawer and forget about them. At least I'm like that. I completely forgot about it and I just recently went through my palette drawer, found it, and I've been toying around with it a little bit. This palette is awesome. It has so many shades in it. I highly recommend picking it up if you are new to makeup or if you're advanced. I wouldn't necessarily say that it's the absolute best quality of eyeshadows. BH Cosmetics and I think Coastal Scents and a couple others have pretty similar products. I'm pretty sure they're all made in the same factory or by the same supplier or manufacturer, so it's not like you're getting state-of-the-art makeup here, but I mean, it's a pretty decent palette to have if you want to play with some color. If you have awesome brushes and you have a great primer, you can make these work. I mean, I have, and I use this palette to create the look that I have on right now. This is regularly $30, but I'm almost positive BH Cosmetics has a sale on it every other day, and it's reduced to like $19.99 or something like that. So pretty good price for 120 awesome, crazy eyeshadows, and I would highly recommend picking it up. If you would like me to do a tutorial on the look that I have on right now, then give this video a thumbs up, and that'll be like an indicator for me to go ahead and do it for you. Moving on to some face products, I've been using the Covergirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 foundation for a month and a half now, and I have to say I'm thoroughly impressed with it. I'm in Buff Beige, so it's $9.25. This claims to be a primer, a foundation, and a concealer in one, and I 150% believe that it is all of those things. If you have oily skin like me, this is a very good foundation for you. It almost blends to a powdery finish. I can't even explain it. It mattifies your skin. It has amazing coverage. It feels great on the skin. It doesn't crease. It doesn't cake. It's just, I can't believe CoverGirl did this. I can't believe this is a CoverGirl foundation. I don't ever reach for CoverGirl foundations, but I had to try this because I had heard good things about it. The only skin type I wouldn't recommend this to would be somebody who has really, really severely dry skin. I find this is great on oily skin because it mattifies and it kind of like sucks up the oil in your face and it just beautifully blends everything. But if you have dry skin, you might have some issues with it. I don't know if it flakes or not. I don't have dry skin, but I put two and two together. It looks great on oily skin and it absorbs really well, so I don't know how well it would go with dry skin. L-O-L-O-L-O-L-O-V-E. Ew. What song is that, and why did it just come out of my mouth? The next face product I've got is the Essence All About Matte Fixing Compact Powder. This is a translucent powder. This is used to blot your skin throughout the day. I throw it in my purse. I usually use like a little tiny kabuki brush that I keep in my bag. If I'm at home, I use this e.l.f. Cosmetics powder brush. It's a flat top and it's perfect for it, and I just blot my skin with it. The reason why a translucent powder is great for blotting your skin and mattifying is because throughout the day you do get shiny in your T-zone. I mean, if you have oily skin like I do, it happens. And sometimes when you use like a pressed powder to mattify your face, it builds up and it starts looking really cakey. So to avoid that look, you go for a translucent pressed powder like this, and it leaves your face super matte, not cakey, beautiful, and I absolutely love it. This is available in Canada at Shoppers Drug Mart, and in the States it's available at Ulta. Also, it doesn't matter what skin tone you are, this is translucent, which means it's invisible. Translucent powders don't show up on the skin. They're like magical little ghosts that come in, suck up the oil on your face, and then leave. No trace will be left behind. So I highly recommend this. I think it's like $3 or something. Steal. Next I've got the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and mine is in NC20. Believe it or not, although I am very fair when I'm not wearing makeup, I am kind of like a yellowish undertone. When I was in high school, I thought I had a pink undertone, which is why I used to mismatch my foundation like nobody's business. This is a great heavy-duty under eye concealer. It doesn't crease, it doesn't cake up. If you're the type of person who has issues with their mascara transferring onto their under eye area, that will not happen. The only downside to this, I think, is the pump. When you press it down, a lot of product comes out. Enough product for you to use 2 or 3 times. So be super, super careful when you pump it out. I literally just stare at it like this and pump it out as slow as I possibly can. That way I don't waste the product. Again, awesome if you're in the market for a new concealer and you're looking for something really long wearing and really intense, I would go with this. Then I've got one blush and it's by Milani and it is the Baked Blush in Corallina. This is a beautiful dark coral, almost like a burnt orange shade. I wouldn't really say that it's too coral-esque. It's got some gold running through it. It is a shimmery blush, so I would use a very light hand with it. Not only does the shade look awesome on like fair to medium skin tones when it's blended really well, to all my beautiful women of color, it's absolutely stunning on deeper skin tones. Milani is available at Superstore in Canada, and I believe in the States it's available at Walmart as well as Ulta. By the way, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I live in Canada, so I have to do a lot of research when it comes to telling you where to purchase things in the US. It's also because I'm secretly jealous that you guys get all these awesome products over there. Dun 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 dun! Lip products. Feels like I'm foaming at the mouth looking down at them because I've been wanting to talk about these all damn month. So let's start out with a couple of lipsticks. Milani has these new color statement lipsticks. They're really creamy, they're really pigmented, they're really intense, and they're absolutely beautiful. There's a couple MAC dupes amongst them, but the one that I fell in love with is number 26, and it's a nude cream. It's really beautiful. It is a nude pink shade. It's way more nude than it is pink. I have it on my lips right now, and it's layered with a lip gloss that I'll talk about in a second, but it's super pretty. I've also been loving the Wet n Wild matte lipstick in Dollhouse Pink. I've Instagrammed this quite a few times. I've been wearing it literally all month, layered with another product I'll talk about in a second. It's like a super bright bluish pink. I'm not gonna lie, it's very, very bright and it's very bold, so if you've got huge cojones and you want to try it out, then I would highly recommend doing so because it's beautiful. This has been a favorite for like almost a year now, but it is the Revlon Lip Butter in Gumdrop. I included this in my giveaway because I love it so much. And again, it is almost identical to the Nicki Minaj Viva Glam shade, except it's a little bit darker. It's got a little bit more of a mauvey pink undertone, and I actually love wearing this over top of the Wet n Wild matte lipstick in Dollhouse Pink. And I'll try to show you on my hand what it looks like. I posted a picture on Instagram and I told you that it was my go-to lip color right now, and it has been all month. It is the most beautiful combination ever, and I'm absolutely loving the NYX Mega Shine Lip Gloss in Beige. Honest to God, sometimes I wonder to myself like who is in charge of naming these lip glosses and if they're colorblind or drunk, because this is not beige at all. It's like a very dusty nude with a hint of rose. Can't really describe it. On my lips right now I have the Milani Color Statement Lipstick in Nude Cream, and then I layered it over top with this, and that's what I got. So these two look really good together. I'm also loving the Essence Stay With Me Long Lasting Lip Gloss in Me and My Ice Cream, and it's a super cute baby pink shade. It goes on really sheer. It feels really great on the lips. It's not too sticky. I have issues with lip glosses that are too sticky. It has a nice scent, and I would definitely check out the Essence Stay With Me lip glosses. They've got some really awesome shades. I think there's like 6 or 7 of them, and I have about 5 so far, and I've been more than happy with them. Also, they're like $3. Can't go wrong. If you know me, you know that I love lip balms. I've tried every lip balm out there, and I'm lip balm obsessed because my lips are always dry lately. I don't know what's wrong with me. So naturally, I was pretty stoked when I saw that Canada's finally carrying the Nivea Lip Butter, and this is in Vanilla Macadamia. It applies clear to the lips, super hydrating, it's super moisturizing. I wear it underneath all my lip glosses, all of my matte lipsticks. It actually smells edible. And you know how sometimes something smells edible but it also kind of smells like it's still a product that you shouldn't eat? Yeah, this doesn't have that. It literally just smells like a scrumptious treat that is just waiting to be devoured by me. It also doesn't help that I have the biggest sweet tooth on this planet. This is available at all drugstores, Walmart. Just go to the chapstick aisle and you'll find it. and you'll find it hanging there. Holy crap, I feel like I've been filming this for like an hour. In case you're wondering what's on my nails, it is this nail polish right here by Ardeen. I've actually got 4 shades that I want to share, and before I get anybody's hopes up in the US or outside of Canada, I am so sorry to say that this brand is only available in Canada. I'm not sure if you can order it online. I think you might be able to. And the reason I'm discussing this anyway is because a lot of the time I talk about products that aren't available in Canada, so I thought I would throw my fellow Canadians a bone and talk about something that they can actually purchase here. And I've actually created a color wheel with all of the shades. So I'm wearing Pinky Promise on my nails right now. I also picked up Flower Girl. It's like a really pretty light coral shade, but when you apply it on the nail, it's actually super fluorescent. Then we've got Mint Cream, and it's this really pretty minty shade here. Again, it applies really fluorescent. And lastly, this hot pink shade is called Blush, and it's sort of like a bluey pink. Now these nail polishes, I think were like 2 for $6. They're not the absolute best quality, but they apply really thick and it almost kind of looks like a gel nail polish. What I would recommend is using a really heavy duty base and top coat, and you'll get the same result that I have on my nails right now. So alas, those are my April favorites. You have no idea how relieved I am that I finally got this all off of my chest. They've been piling up and staring me in the face for like 3 weeks now. If you used any of the products that I talked about or you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. If you just want to say what up, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Twitter, and I'm on Facebook, so I will leave all of those linked below as well. If you're not yet subscribed, then you can hit the subscribe button or not. It's up to you. I'll be here waiting. Alright, that's my cue to go to bed. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you for subscribing. Leave me your April favorites in the comments below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!